What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another freaking video. Hold up, don't have the light on me today. Guys, as you can see, I got the apartment packed up. Today is a big freaking day because I'm going down to title and signing on the house. Freaking excited getting into my first house because it was actually a huge pain in the ass, believe it or not. Especially in today's market with the really high interest rates and everything, it's a little harder than usual to get into a home. By the way, hold up, if you guys like the content that I'm making, all 5 of you watching, then like and subscribe and share it with your friends so we can continue to grow. Because this channel is going to be really freaking sick. We're gonna do home renovations, we're gonna do the Lotus, we're gonna do the Aero Kit on the Lotus. We're eventually gonna get to the point where we're doing some pretty big stuff. So stay tuned, it's gonna be freaking awesome to have you guys along with the journey. So without any further ado, let's head over to the title company and get these documents signed and get that first house. You heard me. Okay, catch you later. All right, guys, signatures are done. Got the keys. The house is officially mine. So we are in the process of getting everything packed up and moved. As you see, we have a couple things on the patio left, but check this out. We got almost the entire house completely done, and I hired some movers to get the heavy stuff. Boom. Hold up. Readjust. Boom. Look at that, baby. It's coming along quick. When he's like, she thinks she's being left behind. Yeah, he does too. Okay, they're really scared. So the one thing I am gonna really miss about this apartment complex is this gym. So let me show you the gym real quick. We had a leg extension machine here, full mirror. It's pretty good. It's actually the only thing that's kept me going because with I had a lot of heart palpitations for a long time. It's the only place I could come and work out and still kind of keep my physique from completely disintegrating. Coming here has actually helped me a ton. So having this gym has been very convenient. Leg press, incline press, dumbbells. They go up to 50, which is pretty good for a gym here, you know what I mean? And honestly, guys, I lift super light nowadays anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, that being said, super excited. I had some help, got the house done, locked it down. It is officially mine. It's my first property and my first investment property all in one, so I couldn't be happier. We have almost everything moved over there already. Have the movers coming, taking all this other stuff. I actually went to the thrift store and picked up some really cool chairs I'm gonna show you guys. The thing is this though, there's a lot of repairs that need to be done in the house to make it actually nice. And so that's gonna take probably, honestly, it's probably gonna take a month to get everything the way that I want it, maybe even 2-3 months. So that being said, for now, we're just getting everything moved over. I'm gonna put most of the stuff just not in storage, but in the house, kind of clumped away because I need to do some paint touch-ups, rip the baseboard out, do all new baseboard trim, and just kind of make it nice before I start setting furniture out. So that being said, it's gonna be a bit of a process, but if you guys are, interested, please follow along because we're gonna be doing the full inside renovation, the casita renovation. We're gonna do the garden and the garage in different videos, and I'm gonna do before and after of the entire property as well when it's all done. All right, guys, so that is it. It is wrapped up. We just did the whole move, and by we, I mean the movers and my wife. If you're thinking about hiring some professional movers, do it. 100%, it is worth it. It is worth the money. It's not that expensive. Holy shit, that was way easy. I still got clothing in here on hangers and stuff that I gotta move out, but overall, I just had them do all the big stuff. They did the couch, the bed, the TV, everything you wouldn't wanna have to move yourself. Especially trying to navigate all the hallways in an apartment complex and get downstairs or an elevator with couches. Just hire movers, man, it's so cheap. It was not that much. The number is 801-477-7457. If you guys are gonna move, call those guys. All right, guys, so today is a brand new day. It's been a few days. I'm in my future office space. So I'm gonna convert into a sales office. It's gonna be pretty sick, so I can sit and make phone calls, manage my stuff that's going on. So check this out. I'm gonna have a nice desk right there. I'm gonna have some nice seats that I bought. Low-key, guys, because I have so much to do on this house, I've been very careful not to overspend on any particular things. So I got chairs at a thrift shop. They're freaking sick. They're very old school. I'm gonna touch them up a little bit. I'm sanding and repainting some of my furniture. because we're gonna do all the baseboards. And today we're gonna go over to Home Depot and Lowe's and get all the light fixtures, the baseboards, paint, everything. And then Sam is gonna help me get started. And by Sam helping me get started, I mean Sam's gonna do it. So, anyways, I just wanna show you guys the rest of this place real quick. So this is the office, pretty sick. I'm gonna replace this door. Listen to this, listen to this. Not bad, but listen. Shit. Sounds like butter, huh? Smooth. As you can see, something's catching, so I think I'm going to, sorry buddy. I think I'm gonna replace this door completely. I literally think I'm just gonna rip it out. I don't really like the fact that it's a slider. I'm gonna put like a glass door here, because this is gonna be an office anyways. So, put a glass door there. If we come through, it already feels way more homey now that I put some stuff in here, to be honest. Ooh, it's so dark in here. All right, okay, excuse the dirty bed. Sorry guys, didn't make my bed yet this morning. I know, I should have, but I didn't. So anyways, I'm going to. Obviously this room needs some paint touch-ups. You know, not too bad. Hey, what's up, Winnie? What up, Winnie? Got the Mercedes chilling out there. Sheesh, what a good looking car. I love this car so much, guys. Honestly, for the price range, I really don't feel like you can get a better car than this, in my opinion. I'm actually gonna do a car review on this car for those of you who are like, that's such BS. Get a way better car. Well, maybe in your eyes, but not in mine. I freaking absolutely love that car for how much I paid. It was not very expensive, and it is a freaking awesome vehicle. And it gets lots of compliments. Okay. Anyways, as you guys know from the first video of the home, all these shelves are gonna get ripped out. And then that office, I'm gonna cut a big window, and you're gonna be able to see into here once I have my Lotus. Once I have my Lotus and my Mercedes next to each other with the marble floor and like the cool black walls, you're gonna see the two. And one thing I've been doing recently is I've been just watching a lot of YouTube videos, getting inspiration on doing this whole remodel project. The garage is gonna be last. However, the garage I'm the most excited for. That's what I'm very excited for. So there's like this faux brick that's black and white. I'm gonna put it up all along the lower part of the wall. The upper wall is gonna be completely blacked out. The roof will be completely blacked out. And then the floor is gonna be marble epoxy, and it's gonna be kind of expensive, to be honest. The epoxy's not cheap. And then this shitty old door is gonna be a black frame door with a glass window so that you can see through and see into the garage. I'm gonna make the garage kind of like an art piece. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna look like a showroom, so you're gonna see it from the office and from the hallway, and I'm very excited about that. I don't know why the garage is open right now, but it is. So anyways, guys, very excited. And right now I'm also learning a lot of really cool stuff online about how to utilize AI to build your business, build your brand, and I'm learning from people who are doing it at a very high level, and that is super exciting as well. In fact, I may be even going out to Puerto Rico to visit them. So, it's pretty sick. All right, guys, so anyways, without further ado, we're just waiting on Sam. He's gonna get here. We're gonna go to the store. We're gonna count all the light fixtures, and then we are going to get started. So really quick, let's just do that right now. We got 1 ceiling fan, 6 ceiling fans. Good Lord, that's a lot of ceiling fans. The yard is getting mowed. Man, it looks so much better. Oh my gosh. Guys, so when I bought this house, the first day I bought it, the weeds were like that tall, and they were the thorny kind too. And so we went through and pulled all of those. Sam's over there figuring out the baseboards and all that. And then we're gonna do a quick run to Home Depot and Lowe's and get all the fun stuff. I'm just trying not to get heat stroke again. I'm sweating my butt off. It's hot out here in southern Utah. What else? That's about it, huh babe? What else? Anything to add? Anything to add? Some insight?
It looks way better from the lawn.
It looks crazy better. It's actually, I was surprised. I thought I was gonna have to hire professional landscapers, but all I had to do was pull some weeds and mow the yard. I'm like, oh, it looks pretty good.
It looks good.
And the rock walkway, I actually don't mind it. I hated it at first, but now it looks nice. Once well, we're not done yet. You see, we still have to weed whack and there's more to do, but worlds better than it was. All right, guys, we made it to Home Depot. Say hi to Sam. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so what are we doing here? We're getting paint, baseboards,
bunch of materials.
Baseboards,
paint. Oh, fuck, we got samples.
Yeah. We got to get the paint samples, and then
mud.
We probably need one of those trays, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Over here too.
So anyways, guys, we're coming to Home Depot for all of the wood, and we're coming here for all of the paint. And we're gonna go to Lowe's for all the light fixtures because they just had a broader selection with a little bit lower price. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of which light fixtures I picked out. And I'm telling you, it's gonna make a huge difference in this house. Massive difference. Just the light fixtures, the sinks, things of that nature. It's gonna really elevate the look of this place. All right, so what Sam did here, well, he's getting some mud right now, but Sam got a piece of baseboard. He got little paint chips from each room so he could color match the paint. Honestly, guys, that's something that, for those of you who have done stuff like this before, it's probably obvious, but to me, I've never done a home remodel at all, and so I probably would have just eyeballed it and ended up with a slightly different shade, and then nothing would match, and that would be pretty fucked. That's probably what that's what I would have done, bro, to be honest. Like, I would have just guessed. I'd be like, oh, this shit looks about right, and then I would have just thrown it on.
I've painted enough to know that if you don't have a sample, you're kind of screwed.
What do you think about the black paint on the house, bro?
It doesn't really bother me that bad.
It doesn't bother me that bad, too. The neighbor doesn't like it very much, which
I mean,
she's a nice lady. I'm not saying I'm gonna change it because of her, but I'm saying that, like, the black, I will admit, the black, it gets hot, bro. If I'm not running the AC, that room,
so it does. Yeah,
it absorbs the fucking heat and stuff. Yeah, I was thinking about, was I filming? Not you. There we go. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna replace it with white paint, just straight white.
Paint your house white.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad call. It'll kind of, you know, like you said, help with the temperature difference.
I think it'll like reflect the heat a little bit better.
You know how it is. You wear a black hat or like a hard hat.
Yeah.
It's like really, like if you're wearing black.
I'm sweating my butt off today, boys. Yeah.
All right, we got mud, paint chips.
Paint chips. We also, I want to see if they have the brick. You know what I'm talking about, the texture that you like.
The fake brick.
Fake brick. I want to see if they have the fake brick here for the garage. We don't have to buy it today, but I just want to see if they have it.
Yeah,
all right, guys. So we're looking at base right now. Hold up. Okay. These ones have like water stains on them and shit.
Yeah.
They come pre-stained. Do you have to paint them or?
They're primer. So they come pre-primered, and then you paint it. This is just primer.
Oh, okay.
So they come primered. That's what this
That's
is.
a baseboard?
No, this is a piece of trim.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, that shit would be way small.
Yeah, your smallest size standard is like 2 inches.
This is like what they have at my apartment. But
I like that stuff.
the apartment has a kind of a tall one. Wood's expensive as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
I thought it'd be like
keeps going
$4.
up too.
I thought it was gonna be like $5 per thing.
It's gone up like $3.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. That's the problem, guys. The cost of materials right now is like really high. Okay.
Not
Shit.
as high as COVID.
Oh yeah, that was rough. Okay, so that's rough. Those are too big, I feel like, for my tiny house.
Probably too big as well.
Wait, I like this one, bro. What do you think?
This one too.
Let's do that one. Is there enough?
We're
They
gonna
probably
have
have
to go
some.
find them and be like, hey, we're gonna need 300 square feet.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, guys. So I have some of those old school. I have some of the old school like boob lights. For those of you who don't know, it's just like that bubble light that was really popular in the 90s. Let me turn this on. Ooh, sheesh. There we go. And anyways, kind of like that. Just, you know, well, like that. Right there. Anyways, so that being said, we're gonna replace those. We're gonna replace those with something that's a little bit more fun, a little bit more modern. So, that being said, I've got a few selections up here. I might get these ones here actually instead of over at home at Lowe's, because these are actually not bad price, and there's some really cool ones. I kind of like that one. It's unique. I also like that one a lot, right there. I even really like that one, to be honest. It's just different, you know. So that being said, we're gonna kind of browse around, and then obviously we'll have to see what it looks like in the hallway, kind of try to imagine it. But there's some really cool ones here. We're gonna have to see. So, ooh, this one's pretty sick. Ooh, sheesh. It was like, oh, this one's kind of expensive though. This one's $129. I'm trying to keep the budget, keep within a budget. Don't want to go too crazy here. All right, guys. Trying to decide. I think we're gonna go with whatever is black and under $50 or under 70 bucks. Under 50. Under 50 is the goal. Got to keep it under 50 because we have to buy a few of them. And honestly, guys, I have a lot I want to do. So if I go way over budget, then part of the house won't get finished. And that would really suck. So let's keep it in the budget, baby. All right, guys. So I found these really cool hanging lights to replace the boob lights. I thought they were kind of fun. We're just gonna match all of them. Sam's got everything else that we need. Feels like a lot. Maybe it's not. Feels like a lot though. All right, so we got these ceiling fans to remodel the inside. It's gonna look super cool. this for the master bathroom, and then new light fixtures. All right, let's go. All right, guys, just got out of Lowe's. It was a friggin' awesome experience. The lady there is so nice. Her name's Karen. She hooked us up. I got the Lowe's credit card, and it gave me a discount. Instead of being like $2,000, because I got the Lowe's credit card, it actually was $1,600. So it saved me $400 on my purchase. And if you think about that, if every time I go in, when I'm remodeling, I'm spending $2 grand, I'm saving $400 every time. 3 purchases, it's $1,500 damn near. It's $1,200. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I am happy with today. We got all the light fixtures. I even bought stuff that I wasn't intending on buying, and all in today after going to Home Depot and Lowe's to remodel the whole inside of the home. Just for equipment, we're looking at around $2,400 for everything. That's all new fans, all new light fixtures, new faucets for the bathroom. I mean, we went all out, and I'm still at like $2,400. So we were smart. We didn't get the stuff that's crazy expensive. Didn't get crazy cheap stuff, just kind of right there in the middle, good quality. Very excited, and Sam gets started tomorrow. So the inside of the home is what we're gonna tackle first. Then we're gonna move on to the casita, then the outside, and then last but not least, the garage. So I have somewhere to put the Lotus when I get my sports car. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. Got the whole hall loaded up. Drywall, 2x4s. He's gonna pick up the baseboard in the morning. We're all done for the day. Good morning, guys. It is a brand new day. And today is a very good day because today is the day that we start the remodel for real. So bought all the materials yesterday and we're good to go. But before we get started, I want to do a quick highlight reel of everything that we're planning on fixing right now. So without further ado, here's all the issues. So, nice.
I got some needs. I need the money like I need to breathe. I need some honest
and guys, check this out. These are kind of old, so we're gonna completely restore this with some nice finish, make it look a lot more new. And what would a remodel be without a nicer bathroom? So, one thing that you can do to make your house look a lot nicer is just change out the lighting. So, brand new light fixtures, brand new faucets, brand new fixtures for the bathtub. It's gonna be sick. So guys, my home was built in the 90s. It's not the newest home in the world, but I can say I'm extremely excited about how it's gonna look here in about a week. And the number one easiest way, my number one tip for out of everything that I've chosen to do that's gonna make the house look newer and more modern and nice and more expensive on a budget is brand new light fixtures and brand new fixtures for the bathrooms. Adding all new fixtures to the house is gonna completely revamp it and give it an entirely new look and new aesthetic. And the other thing too is by getting all black fixtures and having the match, it's gonna look a lot more modern than what I currently had. And guys, how I was able to afford buying a house in my 20s. Well, as you guys know, the interest rates are very high right now. The cost of housing is a lot higher than it's been historically, at least in recent history, right? Interest rates have been higher in the past, but we're not talking about that right now. So, that being said, how I was able to afford a house in my 20s with only me on the title? Well, simple answer is I did it in sales, and specifically door-to-door sales. Literally walking around and knocking on doors like the 1940s is how I was able to make my income. That being said, it's incredible what you can do in a short amount of time. My first year in summer sales, I made $150,000. My second year, I made close to the same. And then this year, I was doing year-round sales. I was on track to make $500,000 this year. However, I did end up deciding to quit and move on to remote work because I think my ultimate goal was to buy a home and be around my family. And now that I have made the sacrifices, I am able to do that. So now I'm doing life insurance sales, and I'm also doing AI. I'm learning how to sell AI and use AI. So really exciting stuff. But that being said, that's exactly how I was able to afford my home, was door-to-door sales, specifically alarms and solar. While I am moving on, if you're young, if you're ambitious, if you're wanting to own your own home, if you have big dreams and you're kind of stuck and you're not sure what you should do, go knock on some doors. It'll grow you. You'll learn a lot. All right, guys, so we're getting rid of the old, shitty, janky light fixture and replacing it with this outdoor ceiling fan that we got at Lowe's. This shit's hard. It's really cool. It's gonna look a lot better than the warped ceiling fan that was previously there. And then we're gonna pressure wash all of this stuff, get rid of all the dirt. It's gonna look a lot nicer. Hey, spit that out. He keeps trying to eat this rock. So it's all rusty in there. So we're thinking that water's coming through the roof.
Okay, so we have negative, positive ground, and then the fan.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. This house did not get a lot of love, bro. That's for sure. All right, guys, so they drilled all the way through the roof. That's why there was, you see that light coming through? They put the screw all the way through the roof to the point where water was just draining off the roof right into their ceiling fan. That's why it looks so shitty. So far, we are touching up the paint on this wall. Still, see that patch over there? You can see where the paint hasn't been blended. So we're gonna actually just paint the whole wall. Touching up the paint on this wall as well. I built this little desk. This is for me for phone sales. I'm gonna be able to just sit right here and call away. It's gonna be fucking sick. I'm gonna have a nice place to sit. This desk was one of those ones where you order it and then you assemble it. Actually, it was a huge pain in the ass. Let's see, got a little cubby. It didn't quite fit because I didn't follow the instructions, so I sawed a hole there. Do you see that big gap? I sawed that open with a handsaw. So a little bit of jerry rigging, but it turned out good, really happy with it. This room is almost done. This is gonna be the first room that's done on the remodel. So it already had blue walls. We just decided to keep them blue, that way we didn't have to repaint the whole thing. And we just painted over like the bad stuff. Touched up the paint on this wall and this wall. Obviously, matching light fixtures throughout the whole house. Guys, I love these ceiling fans. They look so sick. They have kind of a nice, almost industrial look, more modern looking, okay? So this is gonna be my office in here. I'm gonna decorate it today because we're basically done doing the baseboards. He's wrapping up the blue over the top of the baseboards. So these are the new baseboards. Nice and just simple, clean, very, very nice. One thing I didn't vlog, our sink had a ton of issues. Realistically, the whole house had little things going on with it, but the sink was kind of a thing that came out of left field, and the disposal was leaking, it flooded. Luckily, I have a home warranty. They were very kind, and I paid my deductible, and they came and they fixed it. And I have to make another claim because underneath the toilet in the hallway, it's also leaking. So there's been lots of little things with this house. And those are kind of major things. My wife is not too happy about that, so that's not good. Moving over here, oh, I put a gate in so that the dogs have only access to their little part of the house. And guys, it is a huge mess in here because we're still in the process of doing the inside remodel, so we haven't put anything up. Everything's scooted to the middle so that it's not touching the baseboards so they could be painted. Yeah, it's just been a whole process, so we haven't been able to actually fully move in yet. Matching ceiling fans, and then this used to be the holes. This used to be those windows that were in the wall. They looked horrible. And now they're nice and it's just a wall. It's just patched over. It needs to be painted, but it's looking way better. And if you want to come back here real quick, check this out. This is our backyard. Woo. Focus, focus, focus. Check this out. So guys, this backyard, as you know, it's got a lot of work to do still. It's been 115 every day, so it's really hard to get the sod to stick. It's been dying, but we're watering it regularly. We planted a fig tree over there. Planted another bush right there. Planted this little bush and that little bush. And then all these ones right here, they're gonna grow up nice, tall and thick, and they're gonna cover this fence. So in the next couple of years, I'm also gonna plant vines all along the fence. So the next couple of years, you actually won't see any of the fence. It's all just gonna be bushes and vines. My wife and her dad added a secondary tarp over this just to give some more shade. Guys, it is freaking hot out. You have no idea if you haven't been to the Southwest. Woo! I mean, it's hot. I kind of took the pile of bricks that was over here, laid them down to make a path. I still got to go through and scooch them over. You can see it's pretty janky. Still infinitely better than it was. It was so fucking bad out here. There was just all the fake grass that was not laid properly. It smelled like piss. It was dirty. It was just all over the place. And now, you know, by the time we're done, once this grows in, this will be a nice thick square patch of grass. I have plenty of gravel on the side of the home, so it's gonna be gravel bordering all of it. Gravel in between all the stones. And it's gonna be really nice, guys. It's gonna be a very pleasant little place to hang out. And so that's basically it so far. We have a few things that we've done. Outside of that, we've gotten rid of some trash on the side. There's a lot more that still needs to go. Front yard's looking a little bit better, but overall, that's kind of the update of where the home's at right now. In the next video, I'm gonna go over all of the stuff that I wish I would have known before buying the house and all the unforeseen challenges that came with flipping my first home as surprises and things that I would be wanting to look out for the next time that I buy a house. All right, guys, so really quick, turns out before I actually had a chance to sit down and edit this video, I did finish the office completely, fully furnished. It's the first room that's actually completely done in the entire project. So I'm just gonna show you guys this little office that I made, and I'm really, really proud of it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So I'm gonna take a step back. Guys, check this out. So Sam did the baseboards, he did the paint. We added this new light fixture, as I showed you guys. Gives it a much more modern look than the original light fixture that was up there, which is just the old classic white light fixture, kind of falling apart as well. It was missing covers, it was really, really ghetto looking. And then the baseboard was all chewed up, and now we have all of that done. It's been painted. So it's nice and crisp, nice and clean, nice white baseboard. Paint's still drying on some of that section. You can see it's a little bit darker right there, still a little bit wet. But I was able to bring some stuff in and decorate. So without further ado, guys, this is the office.
You got everything, but let me add to ya. I don't fuck around and got attached to ya. If you running out of steam, I got some gas for ya. Just run it up with me, I never ask for much, never ask for much, but.
So being that I'm doing phone sales right now, it's been really nice for me to have a place to actually just sit and focus and having a little bit of quiet privacy. This little sliding door, as you can see, this is the one thing we haven't done yet. Do you see that? It's all scratched up. The previous people had put nails through that little part. They were sticking through, and every time I opened, it would scratch it up. So I still gotta fix the door, but other than that, this room has came together really well. I'm very happy with it. Very, very comfortable. It echoes a little bit, which makes it feel bigger, but I don't know if that's very good for phone sales. I need to get like a noise canceling microphone. And it's just a good place to sit. Got a little succulent. Let's go. So anyways, guys, as of right now, just to kind of run you through everything that I did to set up this office, I'm very happy with the way it looked. I'm doing everything on a budget, so I had to be careful to not spend too much money. And I still wanted to have a certain, I wanted everything to be black and brown, and I wanted a wood look, and I wanted it to look more kind of on the expensive end, you know, which I think I accomplished it, and I spent little to nothing on it. So I'm gonna go over each thing that I did as far as furnishing that made a really, really big difference. So I was able to get these hanging canvases. So it's a canvas with 2 pieces of wood over a local print shop, and they were incredibly, incredibly reasonable. I really liked this one because the blue kind of fades in nicely. You know, it kind of matches the blue on the wall. And then we had the lighter sky in this photo. These are some of my engagement photos from when I got engaged. This is Rome, that's also Rome. And I kind of went with that theme in this room. Just kind of have everything tied together. See, like the sky's a little bit lighter on this wall. We just kept the paint colors that the other people had already put. So rather than having to completely repaint stuff, we just touched it up and made the paint look a lot nicer. I also got this while I was over there in Italy as well. Little Spartan helmet. And then I actually got this while I was in Italy as well. So I just went with like everything that I got on my Italian trip for this room. And then I wanted everything to be wood. So this is actually a dresser from my grandmother who had passed away. And you know, when I got it, it was actually super scratched up all over the top, so I just restained it and brought some shine back to it, and now it looks really nice. It's super reflective. It's not perfect, but a lot of the stuff in this room, all the furniture I chose, all of it is either from my grandmother's or it's thrift shop stuff. So a lot of the stuff has been used and has little chips and character to it, and I actually kind of like that. So rather than trying to paint them and make them perfect, I actually just restained everything, brought the wood back to the best I could, and then called it good, and it kind of looks good. It looks like antique. These are some chairs that I got at a local thrift shop. They're Oriental chairs, and they kind of tie in nicely with the tigers. Again, I got that from Italy, but it kind of ties in like the world theme going on in here. So, you know, pretty small little office, super nice. I've been sitting in this chair while I work at the office, but ideally I'd like to leave that chair there and that chair there. And then I'm gonna set up I custom ordered There's a guy out here that works at a furniture store, and in his free time he makes custom furniture. So he's custom building me a rustic desk chair, and he's using wood that came from a barn, like an old barn. He's restoring the wood and making me a rustic chair out of it for my workspace. So really excited about that. I think it's gonna match this desk that I got really nicely. Now this desk is actually, I bought the desk on Wayfair. So that's the only thing in here that's actually new is the desk. And it's not actually rustic, but it looks rustic. I just wanted to keep that theme going on. You know, you see like the little metal, you know, cross beams and stuff. Kind of a cool little thing. Funny thing, I actually didn't read the instructions fully and I fucked up this desk like multiple times. I even took a handsaw to it. And so the desk is far from perfect, but luckily everywhere I fucked up is on the back end side and I painted over. So you really can't tell that I fucked it up. I was able to fix it and it didn't affect it structurally. So that's really, really good. Overall though, guys, I'm so excited because this is the first room to finally be done in the entire remodel. So for me, this is a huge win. It gives me a place to work. It gives me a place to look out the window. It gives me a place, this is the coldest room in the house by far. It gives me a nice, I like to be cold place, kind of keeps me awake while I'm dialing numbers. This is really, really a big moment for me because the rest of the house is not done yet. It should be done this week. And just seeing how good this room turned out, how fun it is, and how everything kind of matches and blends together. Like I did matching light fixtures through the whole house, keeping a nice kind of rustic wood and metal theme going on for decoration. I think this house is gonna turn out really good. If I can make the rest of the house look as good as this room, I think it's gonna be a huge win. So anyways, guys, I just wanna give you the update. Thank you so much for watching. Follow along. We're gonna actually do a better job moving forward of documenting all the little steps. I've just been busy, been having a lot going on in my personal life, but things are calming down, and now that they have, I'm going to document all the little stuff we do, the painting, the everything. So guys, follow along, click the like button, subscribe, and watch me turn this house into a freaking awesome place to live. All right, guys, catch you in the next video.